Hey guys, the Mitch here. This particular video is of my full explanation only. I've taken my explanation that you're going to hear in a few moments out of the main video and I've inserted it into this particular video uh, on its own, particularly because it ended up being a lot longer than I would have liked. So I know that would have been way too long for anybody to listen to. They come there to see the reaction. Uh, so yeah, I've placed the full explanation in this particular video. So in this particular video, it's only the explanation, and that's it. If you would like to see my reaction to Insidious Chapter 3, 360-degree VR video, then please click the card above, or please click the link in the description, because I've provided a link in the description to take you back to the main video there as well. Uh, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this full explanation. I hope you get into my story, and I'll see you guys back on my main video. Thanks for listening. Okay, full explanation starting now. Okay, now for the little bit of context. Okay, just yesterday, I've just purchased my very first ever VR headset. Now, it's a VR headset for mobile phones, for smartphones. That's the headset that it is. So, don't get super hyped thinking that it's PSVR or anything like that. I wish I don't have that kind of money, but yeah, it's those smartphone VR headsets are actually very cheap, man. They have ones for I've just been to Walmart just yesterday. They literally have ones for $5. $5, man. $5. But this one was about 15, about 15 to $16. And for this one, I've asked the guy what makes it better, which are what are the exact qualities about it, what makes it better, pretty much is what I asked. What makes it better than, like, of course the $5 one is gonna have, like, it's gonna be not as good. I wanted to know the details of exactly the differences, the key differences in between them. And he says the $15 one is it has the audio jack. It has the audio. You know, the little earbuds. It has that. It has a little holder for the earbuds. You can put the wrap it around it and put the earbuds inside of it and hold it right on the goggles itself. And the other one didn't have that. So that's really neat. The one that I got, the $16 one, that actually has earbuds that comes with it. So I mean, that's that I've there's enough said right there. That no questions asked. That's what I've been. I really wanted something like that. But then again, you know, like, the cheaper is the better. I already was very limited on what I had as it is, especially with something that I got that I'll explain later. Big news coming later. That's coming in, like, the next video. Should be the next video. But yeah, that big news coming later. I'll explain more about that later. It's a bit of a surprise. So, yeah. So that being said, my wallet had a huge dent in it, and it was I knew the $5 one would have been a lot better, but I just couldn't. I don't know. It was like I really wanted to get the cheaper one, but at the same time, I really wanted to get the other one that has the audio. Of course, it comes with its own earbuds. I mean, that's perfect. I don't even have very many earbuds, so, like, I have a broken one or whatever. My last headset broke, so that I really it took me a long time trying to figure out which one. I was just sitting there. Well, I was kneeling down on the floor for, like, I don't know, a long time, just staring at both of them. Just fighting with myself, trying to decide what should I do, what should I do. But in the end, obviously, I picked the $15-16 one. Um, but yeah, if I mean, but I still recommend. That doesn't mean I don't recommend the cheaper ones. I definitely 100% recommend the cheaper ones. Still be just as good, just as comfortable. Most likely, it shouldn't be that much less comfortable, but $5 is a huge drop. And so yeah, it maybe not exactly same quality. I don't really know the differences. The guy said it's just the same. But I don't know. He does work there, so maybe he'd say that anyway. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I recommend that, especially if you have multiple people, family, friends who would like to react to the same thing as well, who would want to have the same thing, so you can have fun with your friends. Then I recommend definitely the cheapest one that they have. That way you can get multiple of them. Perfect. So but yeah, if you want your earbuds with it, that built in, then definitely get. I recommend getting the one that I got, the 15 one. I do not know the name of it. Nope, I can't remember the brand name of it. Wait, hold on, it's right over here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I just checked. The brand name of it is Black Fin. That's Black Fin, Fin. That's the brand name of the particular one that I've got. Um, and it works really good. There was another one that was like a few dollars more, about $18, $19. That seemed like it was even more better. So maybe it's been more comfortable and have more little features and everything, little gadgets on it, and so on and so forth. But yeah, anywho, um, so yeah, I've got my very first VR headset. I'm very stoked about that. My first ever. I've always wanted VR. Anything VR related, I'm 100% for. And I finally got that. I couldn't be, I just had, I passed by it because I already got something else, which was a lot of money, and that's going to be a surprise later. And so I was already, so but I passed by the goggles and I was like, I always wanted goggles, man. So I just immediately went to it, and so I just was there the whole time. So I just could not just pass them by. So yeah, I went ahead and got it, and I am so glad that I did. I reacted to my very first goggles. I put the goggles on, and I reacted to it. It was crazy. At first, it was confusion because I didn't know how to work it. I didn't know how to. There's an action button on most of them. It's another name for it is a clicker. You can click the. That's the. It's a little button that you press through the goggles that allows the goggles to touch the screen. That you know how it works. So yeah, at first I didn't know how to get that working. I didn't know. So I didn't know how to actually. I was like, wait, how am I supposed to touch the screen? How am I supposed to move anything? So it was like, this is awful. I was so confused. But then after that, I took it off, and then I remembered, oh yeah, that action button. Maybe I should try that. So then, yeah, and then I figured it out. So yeah, it was crazy. Um, at first, I have to say, it was like double vision. That's the main thing that I remember complaining about. It was double vision that I kept seeing. Like, I kept seeing in VR mode, there's two separate lenses, right? That's what I've seen, and I kept seeing it in the exact same way, both images side by side. I couldn't see it as one image, like how it's supposed to be. So I was like, why is it like double vision? Why am I seeing two screens? Like it was just my eyes not adjusting, and so that's what it was. Those very first moments of seeing through the VR goggles in my life, of course, my eyes would have to adjust and get used to that. So a few moments passed, and then my eyes automatically just adjusted, and those two separate screens just pretty much bloop, just combined into one. And then in that instant, I was like, Oh wow! Look at this. That's crazy. I was just going crazy, man. It was absolutely hilarious, and it was just, and that was just that was just me reacting to a YouTube video on like when on YouTube app you can change. You can set your. It has a VR mode for the videos that you watch. Yeah, that's what I did, and that's all I was watching, and I was just blown away by that. And that's just one big screen. What it is like a giant. It's like a theater. It's like you're at a theater, like a movie theater. It's like a giant screen in front of you. It's just like you're at the movies, and it's so crazy. It's so awesome watching that in VR. And I was just binge watching VR that that whole time for hours. I don't even know how many hours, but it's just been a lot of hours that I've just had it on straight without even taking it off. And eventually, I got, well, there's a lot of other people's opinions and other people's reviews of VR goggles. I hear a lot about um, people getting motion sickness and getting all of this and all of that. And for me, it wasn't really motion sickness. I didn't really get any sickness or any illness, like any type of effect like that. Um, what it was is just, well, for one, it's a little bit tight, and it has the adjusting little straps that you put on. You can adjust that, loosen up, and make it bigger. But the size that they had it on by default was literally like, I don't know, like meant for a toddler's head, something like that, a baby's head. I don't know how small they have that, but I have to like extend mine all the way out as far as it goes to fit my head. And I don't even have a big head. I have a normal size head. So that's crazy. I don't know why they need to have more better sizes for that. But other than that, it's still kind of like it's on your face and it's on there, like pretty tight. And it's not too tight, like where it's painful, but it's still, it's on there. So um, you just got to get used to that feeling, and just got to, if it gets too much for your like too much pressure against your eyes, you just got to adjust it and just keep adjusting it, like loosen it up, back it up a little bit, and do whatever. They have little dials and everything like that on the top of the goggles that changes the directions of the lenses. It changes the lenses and makes them further apart, like further apart from each other, and or it can make them closer together. That's what like the one in the middle does. There's two separate dials in the opposite direction, vertical. Yeah, the one I just described that make them further apart. That was horizontal. That's one dial, and that's horizontal. Horizontal, where you can move it left or right, where you can twist it left or right. And there's two separate ones that's vertical that you can move up or down, twist left, up or down. Those are for zooming in the lenses or zooming it out, and so that helps focus the image if it's too blurry for you. That being said, what else I wanted to mention here? But yeah, at first it was really blurry for me, and then my eyes adjusted, and I was freaking out. It was amazing. You just got to keep it. Eventually, yeah, I was saying about the motion sickness. There was no motion sickness. It was just. Well, when you get new glasses, and it's just that eye irritating feeling. That's pretty much exactly what that is. So it's just really just a matter of getting used to it, and I have to say that's exactly what I've done. So like literally all those hours that I had it on nonstop, I'm pretty sure that really helps me get used to it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on that a lot more, so much more often, so much. This is a incredible experience for me. I absolutely love it. And yeah, so if there's any questions, I just wanted to clear all that out of the way, get that all out, all of that cleared. And so if there's any questions, anything else you would like to know about it, then do please ask. Put that in the comment section. Ask. Feel free to ask anything, or let me know anything that you would like for me to know. I'm still very used to VR. anything relating to VR in general. Uh, but yeah, on to what this video is about. Uh, yeah, so I've made just moments ago, I've made a reaction to uh, Insidious Chapter 3. They have a video of Insidious, and it's like a horror VR experience for specifically for VR. That's what it's meant for, but it's implemented. It's a 360-degree video to where you can still see it without the VR headset, without the goggles. And so that way you can still watch it without the goggles in like your own little mock-up VR. Like it's kind of like imitating it, I guess. I don't know really what to say, but you can move the screen with your finger if you want to look around. So you can look around by either moving the screen with your finger or just looking around with your phone itself, which is really, really neat. Really, really cool doing that. You can look around and it feels just like you're watching, like you're like as if you have the headset, but you don't even have the headset on, but you still can look around and everything. So it's really, really cool. I remember watching that for the first time ever, which was a while ago, and I was freaking out. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is for VR, and I don't even have a headset. I was going crazy. So I was just binge watching 360-degree videos for like the next few hours. But yeah, this is going to be my very first time ever in my life reacting to a VR 360-degree video with my VR headset. And that is what I've been wanting for ever since I've heard of VR. And this is going to be crazy for me. Absolutely crazy. And so I just really wanted to capture those moments if it was possible. Now, I didn't even think it was going to be possible because I just know how crazy it is with trying to, with these like devices and what certain applications support and don't support and all of that situation there. And it's just very difficult. And for the most part, the app, I have a screen recorder app, and that's the idea that I had, that maybe I can record my reaction with that screen recorder app when I go onto that YouTube video and watch that video. Hopefully it could be recording it without any problems. And it worked for the most part. Most of my reaction end up capturing just fine and end up, but like it's just the very end of it that right after it was already over, that's when my voice, you'll see it in a moment, but my voice gets cut out just at the very end, but it's literally right when it was already over. So don't worry, all of the good parts is all in there. And when it was literally when I was like a few seconds right before I was about to stop it anyway, that's when it cut out. So it worked out just fine. But the video itself, it didn't complete when after the video was done recording. It didn't, when it stopped, it didn't. I had a little error where the video couldn't stop recording, but it was done at the same time. But I was still getting notification that the video was still recording, even though it wasn't. So then I saw on the notification that said corrupted. So then I had to do a restart, and but luckily the recording screen recorder app had an option to repair the video, and because of that, it repaired the video and allowed me to keep the video that you're about to see in a few moments here. And I was so happy about that. That saved the whole thing because I didn't want to feel like trying to go through that again just for it to screw up again. So I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. And that allows me to share it with you guys, because I just really wanted to share this experience with you guys. This is my first time ever seeing this. That's why this video, this audio portion here is so long. I deeply apologize for that. And if you've stuck with me the whole time through this portion of the video without skipping, then I commend you for that. I don't even know what to say. Thank you very much. I don't even, that's very shocking. Really, most people just skip go to the comment section and find the skip to the action timestamp that I always put in my pinned comments. So yeah, that being said, um, I do think it's time to see my reaction. This is the moment that you guys been waiting for. Now, I cannot guarantee that this video. I've never done uh, a reaction to another YouTube video, like showing the video itself on my YouTube video. So I don't know if this is going to be a problem with copywriting. I don't know, but I just hope it doesn't. But you guys will know if it was a problem. Then I'll let you know. Then I'll have to remove it. Unfortunately, I hope not. But yeah, I'm talking throughout the reaction and everything. So I mean, I hope that does something that works, that saves it. I don't know, but I just hope that I don't get any copyright strikes or anything like that. I'm kind of a bit concerned about that. So I really hope not. And another thing, there's a little bit of audio. The quality for the audio isn't the best because of, again, this from the recorder, the screen recorder. The audio on that recorder isn't like, the best of quality, and it's not the same as any normal ordinary recording device or method or application or software. So all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. I hope you guys enjoy this whole thing in general, this sort of content that I'm providing here. I hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you guys at the end of that reaction. So enjoy.